So how y'all doing? This is Kurt von Annen, and this would be the Mañana no Mas daily check-in, not the morning check-in, the daily check-in. And I say it would be the daily check-in because it's already 3:45 in the afternoon. So I already went live on the Mañana no Mas Facebook page and explained a few things about the day today. But boy, I will tell you what, you get up with the best of intentions. And this, by the way, let me preempt this. This is not a complaint. This is meant to be inspiring, right? So this is not a complaint. It's meant to be inspiring. But I got it today with the best of intentions. I'm going to do A, B, and C. I'm going to contact these dealers that I know need the Power Sport Academy. We're having a 20% off sale this week. I want to make sure they don't miss out. Just want to touch base, not nag people, just touch base, let them know that the opportunity's out there and we're here to help them, right? So that's driving me. That's in the back of my mind. Got to get that done. And so this morning I jump on a webinar with Giver Marketing. It's supposed to be about an hour or so. Ends up going about 90 minutes. And I love the folks at Giver Marketing. So there's not a slash on them at all. I signed in. I knew I was signing in. I had things I wanted to do today. But I'm like, hey, this is from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I can go ahead and knock this out. Well, we got off about 9:30 or so. And directly after that, my daughter's in here asking me questions. Then my wife is coming in and she's got things going on. You know, that saying that, I can't wait till I can work from home, until you start working from home, you're like, I can't wait till I can get an office. And so there were some distractions. And then my wife had a couple of clients pop over. So, I do the husbandly thing and I go out there and introduce myself and, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 and that's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. But as the day was waning forward, I'm like, oh man, it's Tuesday and I got connections I got to make this week, and the time is going fast. And so it's election day also. So I knew that it was going to be election day, and I'm like, I got to get over there and vote on this Governor Newsom recall agenda. How I voted's not part of this. That goes on a different channel. But I was going to vote in this Gavin Newsom election. And so I get my wife together, and then my daughter's like, I want to go to skating early today. Now my wife takes her to skating, but that means we have to up everything over. Well, now we got to go to the election station right away. So we go to the election place at Santiago High School, and I get back from that and I tell my wife, I go, hey, I really got to focus on these things. There's things I got to do today. I got to focus on it. Give me the time to do. You're going to take Rainey to skating. That's great. Give me the time to do this, and I got to make this happen. She's like, go ahead, baby. You do what you got to do. I love you. Bam. I haven't even looked at the computer screen yet. And the door opens to the garage, and my work area is in the garage. And so the door opens into the garage, and it's Anita across the street. She's been looking for you. She came over while you guys weren't here. So this is Hayden, right? Who's saying, oh, hey, the old lady across the street, I forgot, she needs something. Well, she's in her 80s, I think, she's older. And I'm like, what do you mean she needs something? Something's broken her backyard. Oh my goodness. So I go, okay, well, so much for not being distracted. I walk across the street, and this woman has 6 inches of standing water in her backyard. She had broken a hose bib off of her sprinkler system, and water's gushing everywhere. And we turned off the main water to her house at the house, but that didn't turn off the sprinkler system. It just kept going and going and going. So then I go out to the front yard where the water main is, and I'm trying to turn off the water main, but it's filling with mud and water running out of the backyard, running right into this thing, into it's almost like a cistern. I'm just trying to dig it out, and I'm scooping out all this mud with my hands and trying to get the valve turned off. And finally the water department shows up. Thank goodness. They break out that big long tool they got, turn off the water. Great. And then I spent the next hour and a half going back and forth to Home Depot and getting the parts to rebuild the broken part of the PVC pipe that she broke. Now, all that sounds like a complaint. It's not a complaint. Here's the deal. Life happens. So as an entrepreneur, as an adult, we need to stay flexible. We need to add value to others whenever the opportunity arises. We hopefully know that things will work out, right? If we just keep calm, keep our head above. I mean, this poor lady was across the street crying. And I looked at her and I said, it's a sprinkler. Don't worry about it. It's a sprinkler. Whatever you're upset about, whatever you're having this breakdown over, stop. It's just a sprinkler. I can fix it. Am I a plumber? No. Can I fix a piece of plastic pipe? Yes. And so went ahead and made it happen. So the positive is I'm in a position where I can help my neighbor across the street. I'm in a position where we can get to the voting center and vote quickly. I'm in a position where my daughter can go and participate in something she loves to do. And then when I got done, I took a shower, I put on a clean shirt. I did get a couple of messages out. I got 2 messages out so far on behalf of the Power Sport Academy, and I'll continue to do so. I've got a client meeting that starts in about 12 minutes for a web project. So we're going to knock out that meeting. And then after that, we'll probably send out just a couple of emails and a couple of touch points in some messenger programs, whether that be LinkedIn Messenger or Facebook Messenger. And my thing is, would I have loved to have been productive for 8 hours today, just prospecting and marketing? It would have been great. But was there also something great in being a member of my community, adding value to others, and helping somebody in a jam that really felt overwhelmed? Yeah, that's amazing. And so I just want to throw it out there. When your day doesn't go the way you want, when your week doesn't go the way you want, it's easy to beat yourself up. It's easy to go, I just can't, this isn't working. I suck. This isn't what I said I would do. It's easy to get like that. You got to pick yourself up. I have that course in the academy called I Believe, right? It means you believe in you, right? I believe in myself. So, if you need help in this, and quite honestly, I'll throw it out there. If you need help in this and you don't have the money to sign up for a course in the academy, use the contact link, send me a message. We'll work something out. But it's about, how am I going to pick my head up and get away from this feeling of feeling overwhelmed, still add value to others, and still find a way to make progress on what I'm trying to do for myself. And I stress that. So did I reach my goals today? No. Am I going to reach my goals today? No. It's like that TikTok video, am I the cutest girl ever? No. But do I have the best personality? Also no. That's the way I feel right now. It's did I meet my goals? No. Am I going to meet my goals later? Probably not today, right? But I've made advancements. I've made progress. And I think in the grand scheme of things, if I'm making consistent progress, I'm doing better than a lot of folks. And while we shouldn't compare ourselves, tit for tat to our neighbors, we do, I think, from a position of being healthy, just want to make sure that we're continuing to make progress. And I feel like we're doing that. I feel like we're right on the cusp of something so big right now with the Power Sport Academy. There are so many people in key positions paying attention to the Power Sport Academy right now that we are right around the corner from having this thing go bing, bing, bing. And I'm excited. I can't wait to hop in that van that we picked up and start traveling and shaking hands and meeting people and really helping dealers find success. But we've got a whole program for them to do before I fire up that van and hit the road. So it's really important that the dealers follow the process. And the only way they're going to know about the process is if I can find them, get in touch with them, and bring them some awareness. Oh, was it yesterday or was it today? I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. I had a meeting with somebody and they said they wanted to meet with me because they heard me on a podcast and it was obvious that I knew my shit. Now, we're in a blue collar world, right? And so some of you are hearing this and you're going, well, that sounds like a weird way to compliment somebody. But he just said, I heard you on that podcast and it's obvious you know your shit. So I wanted to get together with you and have this meeting. And to me, that's right here, right? It's driving awareness of what we're going to do, how we're going to move forward, how we're going to add value to people. Driving that awareness is so huge. And it tells me that all the marketing and all the podcasts and all of these messages that I do are just reinforcing the idea that if you've got a small to medium-sized business that needs some business consulting, maybe some work on communications and leadership, maybe you want to pepper in a little IT, maybe you want to do a little membership or training website for your staff, you can't do any better than Mañana. I mean, you just can't. right? So Mañana no Más is, the big picture. That's the one that does the websites and the e-learning and all that stuff. And then our number one project is that Power Sport Academy. I'm super, super passionate about our number one project. So folks, if you need me, here I am. Reach out. I'll talk to y'all later. Have yourself a great day. And remember, even when things don't go your way, it doesn't mean the day's shot, right? You can still make forward progress. Don't beat yourself up. Just jump back in at it the next day and keep the momentum.